Well, good morning, and I mean morning. Today is Thursday, June 20th. It is 5:55 in the morning. It's like, oh my goodness. But we have a birthday today. Today is Patricia McLaughlin's birthday. So Patricia, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patricia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great, great birthday. We have one anniversary today. It's my sister Denise and Gary, Mr. Gary and Denise. Today is their, you think I would know. I think it's their 26th, 27th. We'll have to ask Denise when she gets back. She went in to get married. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. I think they got married, happy anniversary to Gary and Denise. I think they got married in 98, because I think Mary got married in 94, I think. Yeah, I think Mary got married in 94 and Denise got married in 98. I think that's how that went. Anyway, we're bringing Mary downtown Detroit for her evaluation. She's got 3 appointments, one at 8 o'clock, one at 9 o'clock, and one at 10 o'clock. And it takes about 45 minutes just to get there from here and, getting her in a wheelchair and all that good stuff. My air conditioning in my car is not working that great. So, driving with the windows down. It's 75 degrees, but it feels like 80 at 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to be another hot one. We lost power. We had a really big storm come through last night, and we didn't lose power because we have a generator, so Jim was all happy. But we lost power about 8:15 last night, and when I left this morning at 5:30, we still didn't have power. Our generator was going. But when I left this morning, we're not the only one in the neighborhood with generators because you could hear them all going off. But I had called my neighbor next door and I said, if you want to plug an extension cord into the house to run your sump pump. And she says, oh my gosh, I never even thought about my sump pump. So I said, well, if you want to do that. She says, well, let me check with Jason. So then she called back. She says, yeah, Jason thinks it's a good idea. And I go, yeah, I think so too. So he threw the extension cord over the fence and Jim plugged it into the house. And he hooked it up to his sump pump. And then she called me about an hour and a half later and she said, my basement is still flooding. She says the city must not have turned the pumps on. Well, the street was flooding too because the sewers were backing up. And so I told Jim, I says, oh my gosh, I think our basement's flooding. And he went down there and no. So whoever we hired did a really good job waterproofing our basement. So I would highly recommend, if you're in the New Baltimore, Michigan area, Tom's Waterproofing, because he did an excellent job. So we didn't have any problems with that. And then, what else? I'm gonna do. I have to go, and when I get home, I have to bring. Jim and I are going to go over to Danny's house because the line of storms went down the coast, the Lake St. Clair, which we live about a mile away from Lake St. Clair, but Danny lives like really close to Lake St. Clair, so the storm cell went all down there. So we have to go check to see if his pool filter's still going. And when I get back, if we still don't have power, I have to go over to Cindy's to get her stuff out of her freezer, bring it over and put it in my freezer in the garage. Because she said she just stocked her freezer before they left for Florida. Oh, lucky you. So she had to do that. No, I have to do that. And then the garage door people are supposed to come at 8 o'clock to put our new garage door in. So Jim will have to get up. He said, don't wake me up when you leave. It's too early. Jim, I am like one of these people, if there's a noise, because let me tell you, this home generator is very loud. I felt bad for the neighbors because they had to sleep with their windows open and they had to listen to the generator. But I didn't care. I had my air conditioning going and I was just like sound asleep. I slept. I went to bed. It was loud because the generator is right underneath our bedroom window. But as soon as I can identify a noise and know what it is, I can go right to sleep. And I was out like a light. And I woke up about 3 3 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and I noticed I was in the bed alone, and Jim was in the guest room with the door closed. Because you can't hear anything over there. It's in the front of the house. So he got his sleep. And then I went back to bed. Fell right to sleep. Until my alarm went off, which was annoying, at 5:30. Not 5:30, 5:15. And I thought, oh, this is awful. Was it 5:15 or 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock. Yeah, because we left here at 5:30, so I could get here by 6 o'clock. Yeah. So, tomorrow we have our annual physical, so I got to get up early again tomorrow. But come Saturday, I'm sleeping in. I went to bed a little earlier last night. If I went to bed too early, I'm just going to wake up, and then what's the point? Really, what's the point of it? So I went to bed at 12:30, fell right to sleep. And like I said, woke up at 3 to go to the bathroom, and then I woke up a little before 5. So I think I was doing okay. But coming here, the traffic wasn't bad, but I know going downtown it's going to be bad. I'm not used to driving in rush hour traffic. Well, I used to for years and years, but I haven't done that since 2012. So it's been a while since I've driven in traffic. And now since she's taken so long, I'm wondering if I should just go in there to go to the bathroom. I made a point of not taking my water pill because that always makes me go pee. Such a decision. I have no plans on what I'm going to eat today. I'm going to wing it, as they say. And then just stay on track. I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. Oh, here they come. Finally. All right. When Mary gets all settled in, I'll see if she wants to get on the camera. We'll see how that goes. We'll talk in a couple minutes. Well, for you it'll be right away, but for me it'll be a couple minutes because it takes her a minute to get in.
People.
Early morning. She was complaining because she had to get up early. We had to get up earlier.
That's true.
So.
Off to another doctor's appointment.
3 of them.
Oh, 3, yes.
3 of them.
So.
Lucky us. And there's Denise.
And I appreciate my sisters very much because they do so much for me. And I thank you guys for your prayers and thoughts. So we gotta go. Bye.
Here, Denise, how many years is this? Like I said, 26.
6.
Yep, I was right.
What?
My anniversary.
Today's our anniversary.
Oh, anniversary.
All right, we're on our road trip now.
Yes.
Well, we got in early for the first appointment. We got to the place here at 7:10 for an 8 o'clock appointment. And then they took us early, so we saw them at 7:30. But now it is 8:50, and we're waiting for our 9 o'clock appointment. And Mary's sleeping, and Denise is shopping. Too exciting. And I did start my book. I did start it. I'm talking to the peeps, Mary. Oh, look, who woke up. Nosy Body woke up. It was funny, I was talking about her to Denise, and she says, what are you saying? I says, I'm talking about you, but you can't hear me. All right. It's got to be something about people in a wheelchair, because I've noticed that the people in the wheelchair are very bossy to the people that are pushing them in the wheelchair. That's what I was saying, and Mary didn't hear me. She didn't hear me again. Well, that was one long day, let me tell you. We got there. I kept telling everybody I thought we could leave. I told you this earlier. I thought we could get there earlier. We could leave later, but no. And I'd never been there, so I'd listened to what they said. But I was going by Google Maps, and I looked on Waze. I looked at all the different sites, and they all said it would take 35 minutes. And I don't know, maybe I just drive too fast, but I made it in 22. So it's like, we got there at 10 after 7. Her first appointment wasn't until 8 o'clock, but they did take her at 7:40. But then the 9 o'clock appointment, they didn't take her till 9:10. But the 10 o'clock appointment, they took her at 9:45. But by the time we got our car and then we came home, and Denise had to stop at Best Buy to pick up her anniversary gift that she got Mr. Gary. She bought him an Apple Watch. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video before he gets it. I just thought of that because Gary does watch my channel. Oh well. Surprise, Gary! You got an Apple Watch. I'm sure he's got it by now. And then what else? Then I bought a Starbucks drink. I put it on my app. They took the money off my Starbucks card because I have a Starbucks card on file. And we pull up to the Starbucks and it's closed for remodeling. So I screenshot a copy of my receipt so that when they are back, I'm going in there and I'm getting my drink because I already paid for it, even though I didn't get it today. I know these are the glasses that glare. It's very muggy outside again. My car doesn't have air conditioning that works properly, so it was a very hot ride. It wasn't so bad going in the morning, but coming home, let me tell you, it was hot. And then when we were coming over and I was trying to get on to I-75 to come home from downtown, and I couldn't get over. They wouldn't let me over. So I had to go the wrong way for 2 exits. Well, one exit. Well, no, it was 2 exits because the first exit was one of those kind of exits where I knew I wouldn't have been able to get back on the expressway. So I had to go to the next exit so I could get back on the expressway. And I go, so then I get home. We got our new garage door. They put the garage door in. And it's so quiet. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so quiet. And we have our neighbor over here, Jason. I don't know if I told you that earlier. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. It's been like 8 hours ago. But anyway, I had called him last night and asked him if he wanted to plug in. Yeah, I told you this, that he wanted to plug in the thing. And he said, yeah. Well, then I asked my neighbor on the other side, Greg. And he says, oh, no, I have a battery-operated one. So I said, oh, okay, no problem. And then when Jim got up this morning, he saw the cord going from Greg's basement to the side of our house. And so he had gone out there to put some trash out, and he saw Greg out there. And Greg says, I took you up on your offer about 3 o'clock because he had a battery-operated one. He says, my battery died. He says, and I didn't want my basement to flood. And so Jim said, no. Because really the generator we got a bigger one than we actually needed. So, we can handle their power, no problem. I know my bill will be a little bit higher next month, but, they do so much stuff for me. It's the least I can do to pay them back because they will not take money. But they cut my grass, they shovel my snow. This is the least little thing I can do. So then I got an email this morning from DTE, which is our energy company for electricity, I got it at 6 o'clock, and it said, good news, your power was restored at 5:05. No, it wasn't. I was home at 5:05, and there was no power. And I got home from running around with Mary at about 1:30. Still no power. I mean, we have our generator going, but no power. So then Jim and I went to Kroger's. They have power. So we went and got our groceries. We usually go on Wednesdays, but we ended up going today because we didn't have any milk. Jim had to survive without milk for breakfast. So we went and got our groceries and we brought it back. And then I was just getting ready to go to my Jimmy's first wife, David's mother, to their house because she had called me because they're in Florida. And she had heard about the storms. And so she texted me and asked me if she had power. And I said, no, nobody has power. So I looked it up and it said you can keep things in the freezer as long as you don't open it for up to 48 hours. So it's been about 20 hours so far now without power. So Jim and I were going to go over to her house and get her stuff and put it in our freezer. And I looked at the outage map and found out that, no, she has power. Her power was restored. So we don't have to worry about getting her stuff. But we still have no powers. So Jim was in his glory up until he went to bed because Jim does not like noise. And so he ended up going in the other bedroom, the guest bedroom, to sleep in the guest bedroom because he couldn't stand all the noise. Me, I was out like a light. I slept sound. Nothing woke me up. Nothing. So there's nothing to do now because Jim's watching his movies, his DVD movies. But the TV's not working. My internet's not working because the internet's down in this area. The AT&T is down in this area. Obviously the electricity's down, but we have a generator that's down in this area too. So all you hear when I went out this morning, like at a little after 5 this morning, was the humming of all the generators all around the neighborhood going on. Because everybody seems to have it. In my area, that's why we got the all-house generator. Because in my area, we lose power a lot. I don't know why, but we lose power a lot. I think it's for the fact that they keep building subdivisions all around me, and it's just drawing too much power off of it. So they need to put some more substations in. That's my personal opinion. And then Danny and Brooke sent me a picture. Here's a picture of Danny and Brooke in Scotland. They're in Edinburgh. We're having a grand old time. So I texted him and I said, do you have anything in your freezer that you want me to go? Because he's part of the outage too. He said, no, they cleared out their freezer before they left. They didn't, anything they have in there, they're not worried about. So I said, okay, because I'll go over there and get it. And he said, no, don't worry about it. We have enough. We don't have that much in there, so don't worry about it. But now I'm just going to try to get this video uploaded because I don't have internet. So I'm going to try to do it with my data because I have unlimited data. So I'm going to try to do it with that. I don't know how long it's going to take. But this is like a little after 3. I have no idea what time this will post. But I do think I'm going to take a nap because I'm tired. This old girl's not used to getting up that early. And I saw the sunrise. It's been a long time since I've seen the sunrise, but I saw the sunrise. It was pretty. I have to give God to the props to God because it was a really pretty sunrise. But now they're predicting more storms and it's looking a little dark out there. This room is so lit up now because I have my tree out in front. So now it's not, before it was like a cave. And I liked it. I really liked it because it was dark and I didn't have to turn a light on. It was so nice. Now it's like I'm sitting outside. It's so bright. Anyway, okay, that's going to do it. I babbled on long enough. Yeah, that should do it. So let's talk again tomorrow. I'll see you then.